Yo, yo.
Yo. You like that vibey music? How's that music sound?
Yeah, you know what's funny, bro?
I
I was
think I
just
picked
thinking, dude.
jazzy, I think. I used to have it on vibes. I like this more.
I hopped right on, dude. I was fucking rewatching. I did that stream with Jordan and Slow and
Yeah, dude, I saw some of
British,
that.
and so I was just, I honestly, I literally, I just got back to the house. Like I go to my parents' house every Wednesday to see my daughter for a couple hours, then I drive back here just because she lives in the town they live in. And so, but what's fucked up is this phone I have. It's like a Pro Max, right? But I fucking bought it off of Amazon, and it came with some like Chinese eSIM, so I could never connect it to a real phone line. And so I use another phone for like my conversations and text, and I use this for all my social media stuff. So I have like an hour where I don't fucking get on anything, I was just trying to catch a couple minutes of it, but yeah, I'll have to go back and listen to it, man.
Man, yeah. It was good from what I saw. I didn't see all of it yet. Too much
Yeah.
cognitive shit to consume right now. Actually, I'm an overload of content, and I noticed that auto heal hour is actually still happening. So we probably get some people come from there after he ends it. Um,
Yeah.
it's
I
it's
didn't even.
9 o'clock, so I didn't know he was gonna be still going this late. I feel bad because we have this space on, but I guess it's
Yeah. You know what, bro? I think like at the end of the day, dude.
there's
You
just
know.
so much content, so many.
Well, I think it's a good thing, man.
Such
It's
a
a
good
good thing.
thing.
It's a
Yeah, I
good
just
thing.
feel bad because I don't want the Aeons to have to feel like they have to
Ah.
choose what to watch on the spaces at this hour. But they'll probably be wrapping up that soon. I don't know. I think he starts it at like 5 my time, I think,
Oh,
and it's pretty late now.
yeah.
So sometimes, and it's really going well. They talk for a while. Like,
Oh, well,
really well. It's easy to talk for a while. Yeah, dude, you've been the podcast king, huh?
man, bro. Yeah, I
You've
think
been
I'm.
on fucking. Let's see. You were on just just on Jordan and you were on the DCA podcast. I see Bags in here. What's up, man? And like
Yeah.
you were just on the Aeon new Aeon podcast. I'm like, bro, you're on everything, and you're in my memes, dude. How about them
Oh, bro.
apples?
Hey, you know what, dude? And I needed to, it was funny because, dude, I'm not a social media guy, right? So I paid $50 for this motherfucking check mark. I finally got it, so now I'm official, dude. So now apparently the algorithm's gonna push me more in front of your face. So I'm gonna have to double my videos and really
Dude,
piss
you want to
people
hear
off.
something that's bullish?
What you got?
I didn't even pay for this check mark for a year, and
Damn.
Aeon did. They paid for me.
What the fuck, dude? You didn't feel like passing on the favor to your favorite uncle?
You didn't say you wanted to, you were in the market for
Ah,
a
yeah.
check
Hey,
mark.
you know what, bro?
I
I'll
didn't.
just
I
take.
thought you already had one, dude. Your account already gets so many
Now, hey,
notification messages.
you know what, Doug? I get it, bro. I'll just take one BTC. We'll fucking call it even, dude. Fuck the check mark, you know?
Sure, sure.
Bring fucking bags up, dude. Fucking,
I asked him to speak. I'm not sure if he's
hell yeah.
able to right now.
Man, I like that DCA app, dude. I think it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, we got to get in on this DCA app and
Well,
start
I
figuring
like,
out how
you
this
know
shit
what,
works
dude?
out.
I'll be
Actually,
honest, man.
I don't know how it works right now.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I think it's really interesting, but I probably need to use it to really feel it out, I guess.
Yeah.
But I DCA already, and if I could load a DCA wallet up and like use that tool to DCA or DCA SPX, it's like you could just be accumulating more on certain dips and like I don't know. I would just load it up with a bunch of Solana and set it a certain way and just kind of have it,
Yeah.
really really sensitive to the price movements.
You
If
know
he
what?
if he comes on
Like,
the talks, he could talk about all that shit.
yeah.
It's a really interesting platform.
I think the thing with me, dude, like if I'm being like very, very honest with myself, it's like, bro, I get paid, I barrel my whole fucking paycheck into fucking honestly, it's fucking SPX and MicroStrategy. That's it. I barrel my whole fucking paycheck and it's like that's my DCA, you know? It's like my bank account rarely lives at a certain number with me fucking around for 2 weeks, you know? So I just decided I'd just rather just be broke instantly and that way at least I know I'm investing in stuff versus if I keep it in my checking account I'll find a way to fucking blow it, you know what I mean? So I uh I wish I was more consistent about just not being able to blow it all, but fuck it, that's the best way that I found to just save money is right when I get paid, just fucking send it into the cognisphere and forget about it.
Fuck yeah, man. like what I do too. But I full boarded into SPX, and I buy more Solana to buy crypto and DCA.
Yeah, dude. How do you feel, bro? Like like as far as like, and I'm not even talking about like SPX, because at the end of the day, dude, I feel like we're gonna decouple eventually. Eventually, whenever that is, and maybe in 10 years, I think we'll be our own separate entity, right? But what I wonder, dude, is like, with all this shit that's come out with Epstein files, the Democrats, I think, are going to win this next election. I think they're going to impeach Trump. It's like, honestly, dude, I'm getting ready to just fucking stack SPX around this price, bro, for the next fucking, to be honest, foreseeable future. Like, I don't know. We get a new chair coming in May. It's like I wonder if it's going to be too little, too late with the damage control and
Dude, I don't
Trump
think,
and all this shit.
regardless of politics, I don't think they will kill the resilience of the crypto market, dude. They won't kill our persistent spirits. So
No, well, the way I
yeah,
see it, dude, like to be 100% honest, like we're not gonna fucking die. Like, dude,
yeah.
we could hold at this price for fucking 2 years, and I really believe that we'll
And
just
people will still
continue
be flooding us and
a
talking shit
hundred
about our
percent.
community. Yeah.
But at the same time, what I had a conversation today. What we talked about a little bit on that space was, at the end of the day, we're the most positive community in crypto right now. And at the end of the day, what we're starting to see from other smaller communities, it's almost like their last gas, right? It's like when you don't have a mission that keeps you, burning the whole time because it's just part of our ethos that we're just gonna fucking go forever no matter what. It's really hard to fucking keep that conviction burning in something that doesn't have that forever timeline.
You couldn't have said it better, man.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I know it's super like selfish of me, but it's like I genuinely don't give a shit if the price stays this right here or even dips more in the next year. Like, I swear, because to be honest, if it ballooned up to fucking a massive market cap like overnight tomorrow, I would be like, damn, dude. Like, I wish I would have had more.
Yeah, I'd be like, I wish that paycheck fucking came sooner, right?
I know, dude. You motherfuckers couldn't have waited until Friday.
Yeah, so you're a hardcore believer then.
Me?
Yeah, you're a true believer.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Because you'd rather,
Like, but it's like
you'd
the
rather
thing
the
is,
chance to accumulate more.
1,000%, dude. Because like at the end of the day, Nick, like I look at everything. Like I know our ethos and I get the no PvP and all that shit, right? But I believe that there's real online communities that are being built that will have significant power in the future, right? Because all of these other cryptocurrencies, it's cool, right? Like I don't know how many holders Bitcoin has, right? But for instance, like what like Bitcoin voters can't get together and fucking vote on things. Bitcoin voters, they don't have platforms. Like we're the first real life decentralized entity with a face, with a real face. And we can coordinate. And it may take us a while and we're feeling like certain splits here and there on the creativity side. But our power comes when we are a community of 10 million people that share the same values, the same ideas, and at the end of the day, we share the same money. And so we can vote on things like, I know it sounds crazy, but literally healthcare programs to opt in or opt out of. We can literally do things that countries can do. And it's going to be our ability to build that community and the foundation that gets us there. And it's going to be a while, but if it continues the way I think it's going to continue, I think it's almost like game theory says it has to end up this way. I don't know when, but game theory says it will end up this way, where you have a bunch of decentralized human entities that have balled up their wealth and they will be as self sufficient as they possibly can. because they will get tired of the volatility of the governments of the world. I mean, that's just where I see it. And I don't know if it's fucking 20 years from now, 3 years from now, 50 years from now, but eventually I think that's what's going to happen, because at the end of the day, you can stomp out any riot, go watch any riot all over the world. And what happens is the government comes in, shoots some fucking beanbags at you, and you disperse and go home. But you can't stop an uprising that's happening decentralized on the internet all over the world at the same time. And that's the power of SPX, I think, in the future.
Yeah, that was a banger right there, man. That was a banger. Holy shit. That really is the power of it, though. It's can't can't use any fucking discounted cash flow model to value it. Its value in the future is really uncapped.
Bro, it's once people start realizing how uncapped it is, and that's why it's like I'm of the belief, right? It's like, the whole mission is to flip the 500, right? So if that's the mission, like the way you bring down a fucking giant is it's one bite at a time, right? And so it's how can we as a community become self-sufficient away from these massive corporations that have all the control over us, because we need them to survive, right? Like at the end of the day, we have to fucking go buy our food at the fucking grocery store. And that grocery store is probably fucking supplied in and everything's, it's all connected to the 500. So it's, even Jordan's t-shirt company or Grill Apes coffee company, right? It's how can we be self-sufficient? Because if we get 10 million people together and we get, 5 million of those people commit to buying Grill Apes coffee, like we've effectively taken a bite out of the 500. And it works that way with every business that you could ever imagine. It's what do we use every day? What are we spending our resources on? And I think as it grows, I think it can get unbelievably big. And I've looked at a lot of these. You can see the documentary. I forget OSHA, when OSHA came over here, and they had the whole documentary about what he did in Oregon. Right. I think that's. I think our potential is so much greater than that, and even that model showed that it can be done in America. And so yeah, man. I honestly, it's endless, and I know we're just in the very, very beginning of this. But again, I think it's our ethos that will just persist forever, and I think that's why we're gonna win, man.
Yeah, the ethos is too strong. There's already enough of, I guess you could say, a critical mass, not really fully crazy critical mass hysteria, but there's for sure enough of us that will persist forever. And the ones who don't, they'll buy back in at a different time, or they won't. But the ones that persist and endure will be the successful ones in this market. It's not going to be the short termists.
You know what's funny, Nick? Like, because I've spent too much time thinking about how to grow this, right? Like it's like all I fucking think about. And
Yeah,
you know what I've
I got a meme
realized?
for that too, which is funny. But yeah, not one of you, but an SPX meme.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, like
Way too many of you right now. I got on my phone.
I do appreciate the appreciation post, dude.
They're funny as fuck and they're true.
Yeah, they're fucking great. Never thought I was gonna be a meme. Thanks for that, guys.
Hmm.
Um,
But you're saying think about it a lot.
yeah, like how do we really grow it, right? And it's like I've touched on this before, dude, but I think I've committed. Like we talked about, like our ethos in the community, right? Like most people think that we just fucking drink and are drunk all the time, right? And it's like, to be honest, most of my life's really fucking boring. It's me reading shit. It's me fucking hanging out by myself and thinking about SPX and working, right? Like that's the vast majority of my life. And what I've realized is like, I think we can do something with our in real life stuff, man. Like, I've worked for too many fucking sales companies in my life. I've worked for too many of them. I know every sales technique you could ever fucking imagine. Whether you're selling fucking gold, life insurance, or fucking Windows, right? I know every fucking pitch and trick there is. And I almost think, dude, it's like I would be willing to bet if you lined up 100 fucking Americans, 100 of them, and you just gave 5 minutes to talk to them. I just got to talk to them, right? Because like we're on Twitter, dude, but Twitter, crypto community, it's such a small segment of the population that like we have to go to the people. Like we have to, because at the end of the day, man, I swear, dude, I want to, my dream would be to like honestly run like a SPX marketing department, but in real life where you're literally just going around and you're talking, you're knocking on doors like you're a Jehovah's Witness or a Mormon, and you're saying, you give the pitch and you don't commit anything to us. It's like, I want you to buy $100 worth of SPX for you. And I think if you talk to 100 people about SPX, I think you would get a massive close rate of people that don't need to know about cryptocurrency. They just need to hear what the spiel is. And if you could get in front of 100 real people, it's like, dude, most of the people that buy it have never been in crypto and they're never going to fucking spend it. It's like, whatever, $100, that's like a week's worth of scratch offs to most of America, you know? And it's like, I think there's real value in trying to attack, the people that are the most pissed at the government's middle America. It's not the people that are in finance. It's not the people that are in crypto. It's not the upper class. It's the fucking guys that, bro, like most of the people I work with have never left a fucking 30-mile radius, right? They've worked their ass off their whole life. They're still renting the same bullshit apartment. It's like, it's a rampant problem. And these people, you're not going to find them on crypto Twitter. Sorry, dude, I feel like I've been running my mouth. I need someone else to chime in here, man.
Very good. I had to go downstairs to fill some water. Yeah, dude. The point you made is really, really valid, and that's very true. Like, if you went up to, let's say tons of regular Americans, retail people, just regular people that aren't even involved in crypto, they'd be like, "Okay, I understand this. I get this." Like the guy you're telling that one older gentleman at the bar about SPX, and he was like comparing it to GameStop, but Cryptic Mons said it before, and I'll say it again, man. Retail doesn't come to you. They're not going to just come looking for fucking crypto Twitter. You got to go to retail. You go to retail. So I'm
Yeah.
going to retail, man. Today I wrote SPX on a whiteboard in the hallway of a 500 company building, like the fucking main headquarters of the place I work. I wrote that 500. I said there will be signs. That wasn't someone else's writing, but I kind of wanted to make it a little cryptic.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to go to retail though.
Yeah, and you know what I've realized, man? It's like at the end of the day, because again, like, it's weird because I've spent half my life around super techy Silicon Valley people, and then I spent half my life in the rural South, right? And what I realized is you can't get the rural, and I'm not, this is not a negative, it's nothing, right? But the average stereotypical rural southerner, right, that knows nothing about crypto, you're not going to convince him to buy crypto in 10 minutes. But what you can convince him of is a fucking idea. And that's why I think we need to get away from our crypto pitch and pitch an idea, because they fucking hate the man more than anybody. And so even if you throw $100 into this coin, just know it's $100 fuck you to the man, right? And that pitch resonates with everybody because you can always find a common denominator with everybody about something they dislike about the system that's perfectly programmed to our ethos.
Yeah, it's very true. You can almost find anything to attack it from, because the angle of attack is probably the most important thing.
Dude, I had all right.
Sales tactics on them.
Were
The
you,
angle of attack's very important, man. Depending on who you're shilling to. Who is your shill target?
bro? Were
Man, I
you,
got used to shilling a lot, man. I've done so much fucking shilling, man. I don't know, more shilling than any fucking KOL in this fucking app ever swears they've done.
Bro, you know what I realized about
They don't
this
fucking
shit,
have
dude?
balls like me.
Nah, because, bro, I'm new to this game. Like 100%, I'm new to this shit. But what I've started to realize, because I've listened to all these fucking kids, I've listened to all the shit for the last 2 years. And at the end of the day, all these quote unquote KOLs, except for Murad, because he comes from a real background, right? But these quote unquote like young KOLs, bro, they were just right one fucking time. Like they got into Doge, or they got into Pepe at the right time, and they crushed it. And then all of a sudden, it's like they have this like cloak of honor where it's like everything I fucking say from here on out, you got to listen to. And it's like, bro, like I don't know, dude. Like I didn't get the game until I've like looked at it, and it's like, man, like at the end of the day, dude, it's like the way I see it, man. It's like when you have guys like Sailor, you've got guys like oh fuck, the M2 money guy. What's his oh god,
Yeah, Raw Paul.
Ralph Paul, right? It's like at the end of
There's
the
no
day.
fucking way they'll persist forever.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, that's so good, dude. It's like, but I think the thing is the more that I think about this, and is when the money is in fucking crypto, it's just booming. But it's like I believe there's so many financial levers that like we talk about and probably some we don't even know about that have nothing to do with it's like at the end of the day when meme coin season's just fucking ripping, right? And the biggest green candle you'll ever see in SPX is going, you could probably pick 50 other coins that are gonna have unbelievable returns, right? But I think that what SPX is great at is building a foundation that survives the ups and those downs. And I think that's the thing that like separates us from a lot of communities is we have so much to fall back on after the pump. Because at the end of the day, if SPX goes to fucking 69 trillion, it's probably going to go down to fucking 40 trillion. It's just the way the game is. But the thing is I think what you see in these communities like, and I'm not gonna, I'm not even gonna name communities, but communities that pumped a lot and got a lot of traction very, very fast when the money left the market, they have found themselves backtracking, going, holy shit, how do we really create a real community? When SPX started the other way around, how do we create a real community? And eventually, because we've created a real community, the price won't matter because we're a community. I think that's the genius engineering of SPX.
I mean, Murad put it this way in his 2049 Singapore speech. I just showed it to my roommate the other day. You essentially have an army of schizos working for your bags 24/7 all around the globe. I mean, it's pretty fucking awesome. And you can create like friendships, bonds, etc. Like tackle the meaninglessness crisis and like the loneliness epidemic by investing in a financialized belief, like pure belief asset. Like you're all rallying behind something together. You're behind a specific cause. There's a goal. Job's not finished, and these motherfuckers are schizo as fuck, and they won't stop. Man, they
Yeah.
won't stop ever. I won't stop either. I'm one of them. I said that in one of my replies today. And
Yeah, you know what the
it's
thing
like
is,
all
bro?
that.
Because
I gotta send you the meme. It's like it's something like what's inside your mind, what's inside your head all day, or what's on your mind all day. And it's that shit.
you know what I've learned, and we talked about it, right? Like, there's a lot of communities. What I've realized is like just kind of things that we say, they'll kind of like tack on like one of them, and you'll be like, wait a minute, like I don't remember you guys talking about this at all, like whether it's diamond hand percentage or a mission coin or a cult coin or you name it, right? It's always kind of someone kind of taking something out of our playbook and seeing kind of how far they can run with it. and and like which isn't a bad thing, right? It means we're doing things good. But I think for the first time, and I wanted to bring this up, like I saw something that I think was genius with the white whale movement. Okay, whatever the fuck it is with their messaging. And what I took away from it, that's something I would like to incorporate in SPX, is they had this whole, the most powerful thing I saw their whole thing say was, I'm going to tell you something, earth breaking. You don't need to own our coin to be a part of us, right? Which I thought was super, super inviting to people that were sort of outside crypto community to figure out what that community was about without shilling them, hey, buy SPX6900 and you're part of the cognosphere. Because at the end of the day, we could have somebody who.
Honestly, that phrase is kind of SPX coded that they took from us. I feel like everything's SPX coded. That's
Yeah.
SPX coded though, bro. The OGs and SPX would say, I bet you if you had an OG up here on stage, they would say, bro, it would go something like this. Mate, they literally took that from SPX, bro. Who's that?
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, shout out to the
Ultra
OGs.
Warrior, bro. He is a fucking what was that real there was or what was that fucking video I saw recently? It was like nationalist. He is a nationalist for SPX. There's
Yeah.
patriots, there's nationalists, mental retards,
Bro,
and
fuck,
then
dude.
there's
Apparently, dude, fucking
next level.
2 weeks
Next
ago,
level.
I was the SPX
Moses. That's
kamikaze
what
pilot.
Moses. What were you saying?
Said shit 2 weeks ago. I was the SPX kamikaze pilot, dude. I didn't know we weren't rocking like that, dude.
What were you, the SPX kamikaze pilot?
Oh, bro, when I had all my Apu memes
Because you
made,
had like
dude.
you had
Oh, bro.
yeah,
Oh, dude, yeah. I just
you had the
sailed my fucking
fiasco.
plane right into the ship, dude. Fuck it.
You
Yeah.
had some fiasco go on.
So funny, dude.
I've been just staying chill, doing fucking putting stickers up places and handing out business cards to people. And you're over here like just like, what is going on? I'm getting this new profile picture with the girls. He's got the
Bro,
fucking Aeon girls worshiping him. He's
you
got
know
the
what it is,
frogs
dude?
attacking him. The frogs were
I,
attacking you.
I'll
I was
tell you
just
what, oh,
fucking
bro.
getting drunk as fuck, going out till 3 a.m., passing out SPX shield cards like they're fucking candy, man. It
Yeah,
was so fun.
yeah. You know what it
It's
is,
actually
dude?
really fun though, the giving out the Pokemon card ones and like people are like, "What is this?" Like it's intriguing. I think it
Oh, yeah.
is.
What is your go-to? Like, give me your 2-minute elevator speech. You just met a 40-year-old. What's your
Uh,
2-minute
don't
elevator?
make them 40 years old. Make them
Bro,
23 like
bro,
me.
they don't got, but that average guy don't have any money, bro. We need money.
Oh fuck yeah, you're right. I'm not thinking about liquidity like that. I'm trying
Nah,
to
you know what?
expand the cognosphere, bro.
You know what's funny, bro? And
But
I
the thing is,
realize
I
this,
want people with money and people that are actually gonna hold and have conviction. But
but it's like this, bro.
I don't want some little some guy that's like my age that's gonna just paper hand and cheat, and he's like a sports better that I'm trying to find him, get him redemption, like seek redemption, SPX or
Yeah,
Aeon, like come over here and find redemption, stop trading and believe in something. But it's like, dude, like it depends on who I'm talking to. Okay, so you're saying I'm talking to a 40-year-old man.
you meet me, bro. I'm in the fucking
No,
elevator. You have no
you're
idea.
too easy going, and you're unk. I can't meet you. Okay, he's around your age, and he's like a regular uptight like office worker guy. He probably has some position at a bank. Like he fucking is like a fucking older version of me that's geeky and he doesn't understand crypto and he's fucking like whatever, I'll have to really 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 try on that kind of a case. Cause like usually I go down the route of like, man, it really depends on who I'm talking to, but um I like to ask them if they're invested in the stock market and they're interested in the TradFi market. And let's say this guy
Oh,
does,
bro,
and
you
he, and
TradFi, fucking stock market. What are you talking about, bro? I work at the fucking coal mine, dude. What's that?
no, you need to like get on their level real quick and like ask them about some bullshit, right? Okay, hear me out. So then they'll tell you what their stock pick is or what they like, blah blah blah, and you say, okay, so you know what, like this is very like kind of like what Murad likes to say, but what value of that stock, what percentage of that stock price do you think is actually dictated by the underlying fundamentals or whatever, and what percentage of it do you think is like that? Murad calls it the mimetic premium, but like basically say to the guy like, what do you think like the stock would be worth like if there weren't as many people, holding or not holding, but like had like this insane conviction and like a cult like following? Like, do you believe that like these stock prices or the valuation of the stock market is kind of like a symptom of people's collective belief? And you kind of get to that angle, right? You play that angle and you start to say, well, what
Nick,
if they valued an asset purely based on beliefs? There
Nick, Nick,
were no cash flows. And that's what SPX is, and then you introduce it.
bro, you spent way too much time on the Northeast. Y'all are the most educated motherfuckers in America, bro. We're talking south of the Mason Dixon. You ready for it?
All right, all right, all right. So
Oh,
what if we put all our money together and we
no,
fucking
no, no,
spread
no,
it
no,
out?
Nick. You know what, my friend? You're underestimating my sales ability, dude. I've got another appointment in 15 minutes. I got to close this deal. So I say this, Nick, let me ask you a question. What's your least favorite thing about the government?
That's a good question. So you asked the normie that question?
Right? And no matter what side of the political aisle you're on, right, you're going to have a fucking argument, right? They're going to be like, oh,
Least
well,
favorite of the government, blah blah
well,
blah.
fucking, right? So let me ask you this. What if you can invest in a total outside commodity that separates themselves from the government so that you don't have to get and put your money into these corrupt organizations
Okay,
that you
that's
know
a
have
little
already
better.
pledged you dry
Okay,
forever?
yeah. Wow, man, holy fuck. Okay, I'm gonna start doing that one.
Hey, let me help you out with the girls too. You ready? Here's the one you give. This is a one call close for the women. Anytime you
Bro,
go out on a
give
date,
me an SPX show to the woman. I'm so bad at explaining it to them.
bro, I'm gonna give it to you, dude. Here it is, dude. You don't talk about SPX the whole fucking day, right? You fucking let them talk about
These four
whatever.
have agreed,
Let them
baby.
talk about, nah, bro. Fuck you, bro. Come on, it's easier than that, Nick. You're working too hard, dude.
No,
So you
Angela
fucking,
says it's a vessel of hope. She likes that one.
bro. It's yeah.
That's what
Oh
the
my god,
girls like.
bro. It's a hostage hold cell, dude. You fucking say, listen, hey, I had an unbelievable time with you. It was great hearing about your dog and your cat and your dad and your family and where you skied growing up in the winters. But if you want a second date with me, I'm gonna need you to buy $500 worth of SPX. I'm gonna need you to put it on a cold wallet before you call me again.
That's
Boom,
funny.
dude. Fucking. That's it. Then you
No, but
figure
what
out.
about a girl I like see at the bar and I give her the SPX card?
I'll be honest, dude.
Like
Like
if
I
she's
had,
into finance and works in that, she actually can understand it. But a regular
I
girl is gonna be like, "What is this bullshit?"
no. If you're talking to a finance girl, I think the thing is
The finance
like
girl's actually gonna like it.
no, for
One
sure.
finance
I
girl
can.
was talking about uranium stocks, and I was like, "No, no, no, no. Stop trading and believe in something."
Yeah, or tell her it's the greatest. It's the greatest
The
hedge
most
bet in
interesting
human
thing
history.
happening on the internet right now. I like to say that.
Oh, hoodish, you coming up, bro?
Yeah, Hoodish is in here. Come, please, come up.
Hoodish, come save us, dude. I'm
Come,
6 shots
please,
in since I
come up.
talked to you last.
Come, please, come up. Come one, come all.
Nick, what do you drink, bro? Like, if we're going to a fucking nice bar, dude, and you're going out with
Bourbon,
a
vodka, Miller
what,
Lite drafts at my regular bar.
what kind of vodka you drink?
Drink some Tito's and chase that bitch with whatever the fuck nice auto heal, maybe like Diet Coke or Monster, White Monster, or
All right,
my buddy
bro,
likes Red Bull, but
bro. Here we go, Nick. I'm gonna help you out, dude.
I'll just drink Tito's straight up and I'll just get fucking wasted before I go out, so I don't spend as much.
No, that's the thing, bro. I was gonna tell you, dude. It's like
But
we
Miller Lights
all.
at my bar I go to, dude, are like only like $4 or $5. Miller
Oh,
Draft.
that's
That's what I
killer, dude.
killed in that video. Was a Miller Draft that I killed that chug.
You know what's funny is I chug beer, bro, but like I don't drink beer, dude. I just fucking
What do you
I
drink?
uh
Yeah.
I just fuck I can't do the calories anymore, man. Like
What do you drink?
shit. I
I drink anything.
I honestly, dude, I've been on a fireball bender for
I
a
like
couple years
tequila
now.
shots sometimes when I'm with the ladies.
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah,
with the
yeah.
Pina Chicas, oh my god, they're getting tequila shots and buying for everyone.
What's your favorite tequila, bro?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like what's it called? Espolón tequila.
Oh, I do too. You know what's funny, bro? So I used to work in Denver at a like a boutique tequila bar. We had like 400 kinds of tequilas, and like I'll tell everybody this: like me personally, I know I've drank every fucking tequila you could ever imagine. But to be honest, bang for the buck, if we're talking like sipping tequila, I know it's unpopular, but bro, fucking 1942, in my opinion, that's about as good as that shit gets, dude. Like.
Mm. Yeah, I
I
haven't really had that. It's really expensive for me. That shit.
Shit, it won't be when we're at $1 trillion market cap, dude. We're gonna fucking buy them
But
out.
yeah, yeah, you can buy a bunch of those fucking 1942 bottles and shit. That's for like a bunch of kids that like to flex at the club and those fucking dumbass kids spending too much money.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
I'll
Yep.
drink anything, man.
Yeah, you know what's funny, bro? What like most people don't get? Like I spent most of my life living on weed farms. Like I didn't even drink. Like what's so funny is you realize you're such a product of your environment. It's like
Yeah.
I've lived in communes, I've lived in hippie villages, you know, and it's like I didn't drink that much. And then I live, you know, kind of in craft beer areas of the country, like Colorado, you know, where you just drink fucking a few IPAs. But bro, like Texas is just fucking it's so hot all the time. There's no nature. And so it's like, bro, there's nothing to do but get fucked up when the sun goes down and then wake up and go to work the next day. It's just kind of life down here. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Texas is just the Wild West.
Bro, Texas is different,
You're the
dude. Like,
Wild West, and you're getting drunk and eating at the Texas Old Roadhouse.
bro, it's so
Yo,
funny,
watching a
dude. Like,
rodeo and shit.
oh,
Going
man,
damn
dude.
rodeos and drinking beers in your truck.
Yeah, bro, you want to go shoot some shit in the country or what?
Dude, I want to go down there and shoot fucking guns and shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I go to
bro.
the gun range. It's so fucking boring and monotonous. I want
Mm-mm.
to fuck some animals up, bro.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
a.
your peaceful life over greed. Nick wants
Yeah.
to shoot rabbits. Sorry, guys.
Oh
I
my god,
fucking
bro, you're
did not
fucking you're
exercise
vicious.
peaceful life over greed today, guys. I
You know
shed a
what?
tear.
I'll tell you what's fucking ridiculous,
But
dude.
the
It's like
country's fun, dude. My state's like a fucking border state. So there's like the north is like I'm in the northeast, and then it's like the south is kind of country.
I think, dude, like it's so funny because like the so I live in a county that like I live in like one of the top three richest counties in the country. Not the country, the state, right?
Mm.
But like what's wild is like I live where the Texas wineries are, but I basically get all the bachelorette parties in the state. But then like during the week, bro, I live in like a ghost town. And so it's like everyone I know has a fucking ranch. Like my fucking, you know, like he's actually an Aeon. He fucking he's not as plugged in as I am. But bro, his dad breeds these fucking deer, dude. I always make fun of him. I'm like, oh, your dad makes you jack off deers. But bro, they fucking breed these
What the
fucking deers,
fuck?
dude, that have the craziest tines you've ever seen. And so what they do is they'll have all, you know, they'll breed these deers, fucking throw them out on their 10,000-acre ranch. And then they'll have these rich fucks come in from all over the world and they'll pay like $10,000 to come in and shoot a
And
deer on
hunt
your
them?
ranch.
Oh my
It's
god.
it's unbelievable, bro. And it's
They have
like,
all that land, bro. You can make money on that land.
oh, it's
Oh
bro,
my god, I would have so many rich people come and fucking hunt
dude.
my land, and I just
No,
pay, have them pay me in teeny coins.
no, mark my fucking words, Nick. Mark my fucking words. I'm already working on it, dude.
You're gonna get a ranch?
We are going to. I don't see how we don't. Like, what kind of fucking nation state doesn't have a fucking
You know how
operation
fucking
center,
cool that would be if
bro?
we
Like, it
literally
didn't,
had a ranch for SPX in the
homie. Like,
middle of fucking where
dude,
you are, like Texas, fucking New
bro,
Mexico,
Nick,
and
Nick. The
I'm like
thing
literally
is,
like, yeah, where are you going, Nick? You going vacation? Like, yeah, I'm going to the SPX ranch. Like, we literally
bro,
have
that's it. That's
fucking
it.
land.
And here's the thing, dude. And this is like comes from my marketing shit, and like I haven't talked a whole lot about
Look, I'm
this.
sorry to say it, but I don't think we're ever gonna have a ranch. I'm just kidding.
Oh, bro, no fucking way, bro. Because let me promise you
No,
something.
I'm gonna vote against it in the
I
SPX
don't. Hey, fight. All
in
right,
the
let's
SPX
fight.
Senate.
Hey, this is how
I'm
this is
gonna
gonna
stand
work.
up
This is how
against
this is gonna work. I'm already.
SPX900 in the
Fuck
SPX
you,
Senate
fight.
and try to stop Nick is gonna say, no, this is going to prevent us from shilling to outsiders. It's
Hey,
going to make us an exportation. And I'm
Hey,
just gonna say, no, it's for mental health.
hey, finance guy. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
I'm just
If
kidding.
when we get to $1 trillion market cap, I'm gonna say, hey, Aeons, guess what? I just donated a motherfucking ranch. So we won't have to worry about it. But I think that like at the end of the day, dude, right? At the end of the
It'd be
fucking
so
day,
cool.
this is what we
I think we
need.
should pitch together for it. Yeah.
No, dude, bro, I'm working. I promise. I've had deeper conversations with deeper pockets than me about this. But it's
Really?
like, oh
Oh
yeah,
man.
bro. Oh, trust me.
You been
But
having conversations about
no,
this. You
bro,
gotta
no,
tell your girl about it.
Nick, this is like what I want to do.
Okay,
Like
go.
this is my because, dude, for $15 million, we can literally have 20,000 fucking acres.
Dude, I
Like,
actually haven't planned what I want to do when SPX goes absolutely parabolic, man.
and it's like,
I
bro,
kind of just want to live a peaceful life over greed with my
but that's what I'm saying is,
like
bro, you
I
know,
want to go travel and go do more meetups, bro. It's
no,
so
a hundred
fun.
percent, a hundred
Go do
percent.
your
Like,
first meetup. You're gonna love it.
But that's the thing is like
Australia.
is what if there's a meetup
course it is.
24/7, 365 always once we get to 10 million people?
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, it's like, dude, I think it would be so sick. And at the end of the day, I know it sounds crazy right
It's
now.
actually crazy to think that 10 million people isn't even that many people because there's 7 billion in the fucking world.
Bro, it's
10
nothing.
million's actually
It's nothing, dude.
It only has 200,000.
It's nothing, bro. And it's like you're telling me that the Aeons aren't gonna rent some excavators and dig a fucking lake out in New Mexico and stock it with fish and cabins and fucking
Can we build a lake in the middle of New
bro.
Mexico?
Fuck yeah! Like,
I don't understand your geological implications.
whoa! No! Hey, I
An
fucking
oasis.
live
You want to build an oasis out there?
exactly, bro. I met hippies.
Let's build an oasis. We can't build a lake, all right?
Okay, an oasis. I'm sorry.
A freshwater
I'm
oasis.
sorry, fucking geography expert, dude. I just meant a fucking large body of water. All right, fucking this fucking guy, dude. Like, well, technically, it's called an oasis.
So it has to be an oasis because the fucking desert out there.
Oh my god, dude. Well, yeah. What was
Dude,
it called
lake
when
would
Noah?
dry up.
When
The lake
Noah
would
was
dry
building
up,
the ark,
bro.
what was it called?
A lake would dry up.
Hey,
A lake would dry up at it, man.
Hey, you know what, Nick? You're not fucking allowed at the ranch, dude.
All right, how would I fucking be bearish on the ranch? I'm bearish on the ranch because I want to just buy a bunch of land in the Netherlands and we can do mushrooms out there.
Well, that's because you just are thinking about yourself. I'm thinking
Bro,
about
I
all
wanna
the
do
Aeons.
mushrooms in my European aeons. I'm just
Like, bro, I can fucking
America.
we can do mushrooms now, dude.
I don't
Like,
want to do ayahuasca.
It's like,
at
bro,
the ranch,
you
dog.
got
I don't
20
want New
bucks, bro.
Mexico. I don't want New Mexico ranch. I want it in Netherlands.
Well, I mean, I fucking love the Netherlands.
I'm
Dude. Like,
just kidding. The New Mexico ranch would be. I mean, if we got like a Louisiana purchase price on the fucking land, bro.
bro,
You know, in SPX terms, basically, right?
like here's the thing,
It'd
Nick.
be like,
It's
oh,
like
that
it's like
ranch only costed you
it's-
like
it's
this
like-
much in fiat.
it's like
and
check it
you
out.
Fucking
If the U.S. is worth minus $40 trillion, and it
collateralize it with
has
SPX guys.
it has the whole United States and it's 40 trillion in debt. Imagine what we can buy with 1 trillion in profit. Maybe
Yeah.
we fucking, you know what, dude? Maybe we just fucking buy Greenland. Fuck it.
Yeah. Wait, so how much to the conversation did you get with the people that have deep ass pockets with the land and the price of the land and such?
I don't think it's that. So for me,
Like
it's
the
this.
land, like if every Aeon contributed, I bet you we could actually afford like a bunch of land out there.
Well. Here's the thing. This is what because I've already really thought on this, right? It's not that because we can literally get beautiful land, 20,000 acres, bro. We could get for like $10 million. That I know it sounds like whatever, right?
Nothing.
But here's the
nothing.
thing.
That's literally like
It's nothing,
a chunk
nothing.
of Murad's portfolio when it was at the
bro.
top.
Dude. It's nothing. And so here's the thing.
What if
It's not
Murad
about
is like listening to us talk about the ranch show and she's like, all right, Nick,
Nah, fuck
I'll
it, because
take a little bit of profit to buy this ranch
bro.
for you guys.
But it's like, but here's the thing, bro. It's like here, like listen to this onion, okay? So first, it starts with 20,000 acres. Okay, it starts with digging out oases, right? Building some getaway cabins, right? Having some ATVs and some four wheelers and all that shit, right? Having a ceremony facility, whatever you want to call it, right? But then what happens is and I know this sounds so but you put a fucking brewery on that bitch. And you have Aeon's brew beer, and then you start a beer distribution company out of it, and then you put cattle on the land, and then you start a private, organic beef company. I mean, but it all starts with a place. And the thing is we can build anything on our place. But bro, if we're worth $1 trillion fucking dollars, like
Wait,
yeah,
can we do this like next couple of months? Because like
bro,
I want to quit my corporate job. I can't stand being in an office in artificial lights. Feeding cows and shit sounds awesome, even if we're gonna slaughter them for beef.
but it's like, I mean, and
Yo, like we could actually do like everything out there. You could have cattle,
bro, and it's like
You
at
could
the
have-
end of the fucking day, dude. Here's what I
else did
thought
you say?
too.
What was the other business idea?
It's like, bro, a craft brewery, and then we fucking have, and then you call all our homies from all the towns we're
What
from,
the fuck, dude?
And we're a fucking beer distribution company, and we can offer jobs to people all over the country. It's like we have to be self fulfilling, right? We have to figure out
I'm so down with
ways.
that organic beef. Oh my god.
But that's what it is, bro. And then it's like, bro, we sell, and then you fucking figure out how we can sell
And then we
knives.
could have artists like set up an art exhibit, an art museum out there.
Dude,
We could
I
build
would
a
love
building for
that.
the SPX artists.
I would love that. And we find a fucking
Bro, we
shaman
could
to
have a
hang
big
out and
convention
fuck.
center for our meetups.
Bro, that's what it is. It's
Bro.
like here's the thing, dude.
And
Like,
we
so
could have
check
a
this out.
cold plunge and a sauna, right?
All of it,
Because your
bro. You
boy
fucking
wants
kidding
that.
me, dude?
And a mile racetrack for
Bro,
me and Hoodish to run our miles on.
bro, all of it, dude. All of it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, dude, is this. I know it
I'm
sounds
dreaming
whack,
about this.
but bro, like it's attainable if we focus on it. And this is what I think. I believe this. I believe that the way to separate ourselves and the way to fucking decouple ourselves from crypto is we do fucking plant a flag in the fucking land. It says, holy shit, have you ever heard of this crypto community that just bought 20,000 fucking acres and they do this and that and that and that? And they host these events, they throw these parties and they have these meetups and concerts and all this. I think that's how we decouple from crypto. Is we say, fuck it, we're the first people. We got our own motherfucking, our own shit. And if you want to come in and build this and build that and do this and do that, like, think about how many aeons do work for the Cognisphere for free from a tech side. You're telling me that some fucking hillbillies and some fucking good old boys couldn't build a dude's getaway paradise? Like, you don't think that that would impact suicide rates, not fucking 0.01% in this country? If men just knew, like, fuck it, dude, like, all I need is gas money to get out to the fucking Cognisphere, which was a real destination. You know, and it's like, I know I've talked about Burning Man in the past because, like, my best friend went to high school with Billy McFarland. And, like, that guy had everything right but the execution. So it's like, don't think of Burning Man, but think of, like, I'm sorry, don't think of Fire Festival, think of Burning Man. Like, what happens when we're throwing the parties? What happens when we can fucking pay some techno guy or fucking, dubstep dude 5 grand, 10 grand to come out? And the thing is we're the entity. Like, that's how I think we decouple ourselves from crypto. It's like we're doing shit that's real, that you can come there all the time. And it's like, why wouldn't we, dude? Like, why wouldn't we have a fucking space where we can, like, because all we talk about is human connection and community, and we have these meetups. Why wouldn't we have a home base? Like every fucking biker club, every social club, every fraternity, every cult. Like, why wouldn't we fucking have our own home base?
Yeah, we need to have a home base like that. Oh wait, we got a request. Talking about is up here. Let's go. Let's get some other speakers up here. Me and Unc are yapping too much. What's up, Tom Bell? That's what I'm talking about. What's up? Litish, are you here? Is he just listening? Or is he on mic?
I'll be back in like 5.
That word. Tom Bell, are you up here? Yeah, Unc, we need to have a home base. Yeah, Unc.
Yeah.
This is yeah, on average yeah, the ranch, yeah. Wait. Oh, wait, how many acres did you say? 20,000 acres?
Bro, you can get like 20,000 acres for like 10 to 15 million bucks.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Mm-hmm.
It says New Mexico is among the states with the lowest average land prices in the U.S. With some estimates around like 7,100 per acre. So this says, Unc, dude, there's a ranch on sale. The AI gave me this. It says specific large parcel examples. Um, there's a really expensive one listed pretty high, but There's a ranch, a 26,198 acre property, in Monticello, New Mexico, at 3.25 million. And then there's an 18,600 acre ranch in Magdalena, New Mexico, whatever, 7.8 million. Damn. So we had a bunch of people in the cognosphere. Wait, where's this ranch? Can we find this one right here that AI is asking me about? There's land for sale in New Mexico. I say we buy a fucking huge ranch, bro. I mean, he's like, oh wait, is
Like,
Tom Bout?
like yeah.
I don't know if Tom Bout was just
Hey,
something.
Hey,
can you hear me?
yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, yeah, I threw into my laptop and it wasn't working. I think the ranch, or any physical space is something that I've been after for a really long time. And I see it as the next eventual move for like real communities.
Let's go. Let's go. I mean, that's what I saw too, bro. And to be
Yeah.
honest, man, these
Well,
numbers are nothing, man.
here's my thoughts also on that. When trying to do something, like I'm of the mindset of like my entrepreneurial mind goes like go as fast as possible, do the minimum viable product, right?
Yeah.
So that's to me, that's like thinking of like, well, is that just a room or like even taking up space in a Starbucks? That's a temporary space, right?
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Yeah,
Do you remember the crypto called Sandbox came out a few years ago?
yeah,
Remember, and like Snoop Dogg bought into it, and it was this whole
yeah,
idea that, there was basically a world and you could buy plots in this, whatever crypto space it was. It's like I see us being able to do that, but with real space. Like, and like you said, it's like the minimal, and I know the Starbucks stuff, and I know we're in a terrible market too. But the bare minimum is you have a lot of land and you open it up to people with the same mindset. I think what you could build for nothing is unbelievable.
yeah. I agree. I think what I'm seeing is like like it like things like that always take longer than you think. So, and this is just my perspective of like, well, what is the thing that we could do this week, or like what can we accomplish with $0 or like with $1,000 in 1 month, right? And then the end of that is like the ranch too. But in my head, it's like, what's the fastest, cheapest way that we could already do these things?
Yeah, let me ask you this actually, because I've talked to a couple people about this and I've done some research, right? So it's like, okay, and this is somewhat along the lines, but so basically we could have a whole billboard that says, SPX whatever, right? On I-40 that gets 20 million views a month for like $3,500. Right. So it's like, okay, like how do we start planning these ideas from a marketing perspective? Like we had the truck that went to the Bitcoin conference. We slapped stickers in bathrooms, right? But how do we get that curiosity? And once we get that curiosity, then you get a news article. Then you get real social exposure. And then when that real social exposure comes, then they're looking at what's the vision. So how do we piece that all together? I mean, that's a great point. It's a great point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to contribute to the billboard idea too. And I think the challenge in crypto is like who's going to be the guy that wants to put their name on the either business itself. Like that seems to be one of the hardest parts is like the decentralized nature of the cognosphere versus like the person who wants to set up like a SPX LLC or something like that to do those things.
Let me ask you this too, because I've thought about this. I'm fairly familiar with 501c3s. Like, what do you think about the idea of starting an SPX 501c3 here in America and being able to take contributions and donations that are tax write-offs
Yeah,
without
I think
being
so.
without, because again, it's like I'm not trying to do, I'm just trying to figure out how to grow this shit. I don't want the
Yeah.
cognosphere thinking like, oh, they're trying to take ownership of SPX in America, if that makes sense. Like, I don't.
I mean, you should, yeah, don't even think that way because that should be the goal. Is like you should be taking ownership in a way of like, look, I did all this stuff, rather than like it's mine and nobody else can contribute. It's kind of like a competition of like who wants to add the most value to SPX, and then you get the recognition on the back end and that kind of stuff, and like it's decentralized. Like if people don't like it, then they're just not going to go in on it. They're not going to help you. But if they do, then they'll pitch in and fund it or take direction or whatever else.
Well, and I would like because again, like I could do this fairly fast, right? Like I've got a lot of like law firm connections. But my thing is like I would want an SPX board. I would not want me to start the SPX, 501c3 and have, say my, whoever my most trusted people are, that's not SPX. Like I want it to be SPX, whether it's getting a board of 20 people together, whether it's getting like whatever it may be. I just think that is a real option because at the end of the day, if we become a 501c3, not only can companies take payments with SPX, but one, they can hold on to it for capital gains, and two, at the end of the year, they can write losses off as charitable, donations. And so there's a lot of small business tax angles that I think we could hit. But again, I didn't want to be the guy that comes in and says, hey, we've got the fucking SPX church in America, basically, without having some sort of decentralized SPX friendly board or plan of attack. I didn't want to, fucking plant that
Yeah.
flag without coming across as like, oh,
Yeah, I can kind of see like an intermediary, like where you would just kind of be the physical representation of it, and then like there's a board or whatever. Some there that's the trouble is that there's got to be some level of centralization for these larger things, and that's kind of how I see SPX can go flex in and out of decentralization as it needs to. It's like, all right, we're doing too much, we can go back to decentralized, or we need somebody to do the things that we're talking about.
yeah. And,
Um,
and, I don't think I've ever had you for one of these conversations, but I'd like to get your thoughts on this. I've talked with some Aeons again. Nick and I talked about these are kind of more of the deep pocketed Aeons.
mhm.
And the idea was that our mission's against the 500, but what most people don't realize, it's like the people that get crushed by the 500 the most are entrepreneurs and small businessmen, right? So if we formed a leg that was effectively a marketing branch for American or any country, right? But I'm here. So American small businesses that say, hey, I own Nick's Pizza Shop and I'm committing to holding 5,000 SPX tokens, like a decentralized treasury effectively, for 5 years. Here's my address. And in turn, what that gets is that gets them the pre-approved Aeon stamp, and we go and act as a community and bull post for them and continue to grow that way where we can find ways to get chunks of real money. Because at the end of the day, we have to trick the people, and I don't even want to say trick. We have to sell people with money to put money in our account, or you know what I'm saying, our ball. And so, how do
Yeah,
we do that?
sounds like community as a service. I mean, I think we're already doing that or we could show examples of people who are already doing that. Like the guy with this skateboard. I don't know if you saw that. He has like a longboard that he put a SPX logo on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's kind of that example, right? Like, well, he's just already. It's basically saying like
Yeah,
we
and the
already
hoodie
have a.
says SPX advertisement on the skin.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody who needs like a seed community to you know be at bat for them and start, because it's really hard to get the first people into it and
yeah,
just get traction. So
yeah.
uh
And it's like I've looked into this
Yeah.
too with like
All the ants that create YouTube, create YouTube channels.
Mhm.
Sorry, Unc.
No, I think we need to expand on that. I think the big thing that passed in America was because all of our bags are fucked. They were so friendly enough to not give us any capital gains tax on crypto. Thank you, administration. But
yeah.
but at the end of the day, if this is the policy for the next 2 years, then effectively we can go up to Nick's Pizza Shop and say, hey Nick, like effectively if you put 10% of your profits in SPX, right? And you hold it for a year plus, you don't pay taxes on it. And I think there's a demographic of people that have money that's advantageous to, especially in the market conditions we're in with the right pitch.
And you want Daniel to put the pizza profits into SPX. Only 10%. Why so bearish? Why so bearish? I mean, 50% of the profit they're going to go to SPX. Fuck my employees. They don't get any money. They're going to SPX. Holy. You like my Italian ramble?
Maybe we
That's
should.
fucking awesome. Working with the small businesses, though, Unc, I think is an awesome fucking idea. You and Jesse do talk about that a lot.
Well, it's like, bro, at the end of the day, dude, it's like this, man. Like, look, like I'm old, bro, like compared to the crypto space. Like I'm damn near 40. But the thing is like I was selling when I was 19. And what I learned is you think I made my living selling to 19-year-olds? It's like, no, I fucking made my living selling to 50-year-olds. Why? Because they had the fucking money. Like,
Yeah,
and
businesses have the money too.
yeah, and it's like I don't think that's changed. It's like and so it's like how do we convince the people? And here's the thing too. It's not like a business owner that's 50 years old hasn't been fucked by the government for fucking 30 years. Right? So it's like not a hard sell, right? It's like they get it. They fucking get it. They're just not on crypto Twitter. They're too busy trying to fucking figure out how to space out their dough to fucking make a profit this month, right? But they get the fucking pitch. Like we all know we're getting fucked. That's the thing. Like
It sounds like the I would probably wouldn't sell them on the fear thing or the like system is broken. I would sell them on like here's a extremely online community. Look what we did with our own product, which is the coin, and so we can do the exact same for your business
well,
on a smaller scale.
and that's the thing, right? Is if we had the ability, like I promise you, like if I had the ability to fucking post a fucking clip and say, hey, Aeons, Nick's Pizza Company or shop just fucking bought $500 worth of SPX. Go show them love. And what that really meant was every Aeon drops what they're doing, leaves them a review on Google and fucking all these other little social spaces that matter to the business owners. Then we are effectively a massive live organization of like advertisement, right? And that's value. People talk about like, oh, what's value? Like that's value. Like I've worked in advertising. Like you're telling me if I have a even it's not even about our holder count, it's about our Twitter count. It's like you're telling me even 500, 1,000.
Yeah,
If it
we're
like
maximizing the attention economy. We're really good at getting attention,
and that's it. And so you're telling
and
me
that's valuable.
that because we can take Nick's Pizza Shop from 4th in Middletown, USA to 1st instantly if we can organize and understand that we're on the same team and we need Nick to succeed because if he succeeds, we succeed. And so
Yeah,
that's the value. I mean, dude, I made a living out of selling SEO, right? Oh, I'm going to write this and that and this and that, and we're going to target these online audiences. Bro, we are the online audience. Like we're already that. So now we can hyper focus. You don't have to get fake reviews. You don't have to worry about reviews. We'll just instantly bomb you. We don't have to wait for the Facebook or the YouTube or the Google algorithm to catch up. If you sign on, I post, hey, shout out Nick's Pizza Shop, and fucking 1,000 Aeons go and give them 5-star reviews. Like no one's doing that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool,
There's
dude.
definitely untapped ability there.
I'm still looking at this ranch, and I literally found a fucking ranch that actually does have a lake or an oasis, and it's 3.25 million. And I did the fucking math, and fiat bullshit dollars. If 2,000 Aeons wanted to contribute, it would only cost us $1,600 basically to all contribute to buy this ranch. So if anything, like it could be, I guess, a centralized place, but like decentrally funded. Like we'd all
Yeah.
fund it with our teeny coins
No,
or
you know what it
Aeon.
is, too?
Like
No.
people that are hoarding Aeons, like could sell an Aeon or something to like someone else, and then fucking you could use those proceeds to pitch in for it.
Hey, Nick,
Like,
this is what we're
dude,
gonna
we
do.
need to like get this ranch, and this shit is 3.25 million for 26,000 fucking acres,
Bro,
and there's a house on the property. Like, you get all of the shit. Like, you literally get everything.
Nick,
Like, what?
listen. This is what anyone
Like,
who's on.
I'm in disbelief.
Hey, I'm gonna throw a fucking
You'd
business
have to build
proposal
on
out.
it too.
This
You'd have
is
to build on
Hey,
it.
this is happy hour. Fuck all the building, bro. We can get
Well,
builders,
you'd
bro.
you'd have to
Look,
build. You'd actually have to like get
bro,
some infrastructure in. But still, I
bro.
mean, it's
Here's the
there's a
thing,
ranch, there's a house on the property,
bro.
there's rooms, there's bedrooms. Like, dude, like we gotta build on that property.
Nick,
Holy shit!
Nick, here's the deal. Anybody that is on this fucking thing that can hear my voice right now, Nick, I want you in on this.
What on?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm starting a 501c3 for SPX 6900. I'm going to register us as a fucking church in America, and we
Yeah.
will crowdfund. And if anyone on this space wants to be on the board, message me, and we're going to
I
do it.
want to.
Period. No, period. End of story. Because,
I'm putting that bitch on my resume.
bro, we can fucking jerk off 15 million fucking dollars, bro. And here's the thing, once we get that, bro, once we get that, this is what you got to understand, dude. Now we get the media. Now people go, who the fuck is SPX 6900? They just bought 20,000 acres. And then we get the content creators and we show them we're fucking hopping around, fucking riding jet skis on our fucking oasis in the middle of the desert. And all of a sudden people go, hey, I want to be part of that. And guess what happens? We fucking explode. That's the game, bro. This is all these kids are playing fucking chess, dude. Like the game is like create
No,
something that
all
people
these kids are
fucking have.
playing fucking checkers.
Bro, we're over here,
We're playing fourth
motherfucking.
dimensional chess.
Yeah, come on, dude.
We're fucking-
Like and like I won't get my head off that, to be honest. I love everything about SPX, but I believe my whole goal with getting in here, because I fucking struggle with it half my fucking life, it's real men's mental health. And I believe that we can save lives if fucking men in America know that I can fucking just hop in my car and I can go to a ranch and there's fucking people there all the time and they're just fucking dudes being dudes. I believe I can save lives that way. And I believe that fuck it, dude. Like, everyone talks about it, but it's how can we do it? And dude, it's nothing. $15 million when we're fucking worth 100 billion as a fucking coin, it's nothing. Especially to the people that have been here. You know, it's nothing. It's like fuck, we all got in at fucking 30, 40, 50 cents a dollar. What is it, 100? You're really not gonna give any fucking money to something that can help people? I don't believe that. I don't think that's our way.
Yeah, I think there's enough aliens that'll just want to help to the point where it's like they'll just donate a shit ton of fucking teeny coins to have this ranch be a thing or anything that they think is going to benefit the cogosphere long term.
Hey, but just so you know,
Dude, I could just see so many people wanting to donate for that.
No, bro, Nick, and here's the thing, dude. We don't have to have it happen
So you're saying
today.
like create like a 501c, causing it to be just like a nonprofit or like a church,
Bro, effectively, we can 100, like, bro, like, so, like, I
and then you could just
coach,
crowdfund it together.
that's it. And anything that gets donated to the men's mental health facility that SPX runs is tax deductible. And what you got to realize is all these fucking businesses on earth, like the big boys, they got to write shit off anyway. So you're one good pitch away from getting $10,000 donations. They don't even buy our fucking coin, right? This isn't even about people buying our coin. But once we own the ranch that people can come to fucking cut loose, have fun, get away, fucking, repurpose themselves, have meditation clinics, have spiritual centers, all of that, everything that we want, that we know we need. Once we're the first crypto quote unquote community that provides that to the people, we become fucking 100x what Doge is worth. We're 100x, bro. It's like we have to find real ways or real answers for people to find peace and hope. You know, at the end of the day, dude, like, and I'll say this, like, I was lost in life. I found SPX and it like made me feel like I needed to be a better person. Right? It's like, okay, like I'm surrounding myself with good people. But like for where I'm at, like to be honest, man, like I'm very analytical compared to most of my friends. Like most of my friends don't really connect with me on like a personal level. Like they're lost in a lot of ways. But you could have a guy that has a 65 IQ that fucking wants to off himself, whose wife just left him, who's fucking doesn't see his kids, who doesn't make money, that says, you know what? I can fucking work and live this life for another 4 months because I know that I'm going to go to the SPX ranch in July for a weekend. and I don't know who's going to be there. I don't know anything about it, but I know that I'm going to go there. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be able to fish. I'm going to be able to ride dirt bikes. I'm going to be able to bullshit with guys and drink beer and fucking play games or go fucking meditate, whatever you want. That's going to save lives. And that's really all I give a fuck about.
That's cool. You found what you want to do. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think what's funny, I don't have time for the complete life dissertation, but I've lost too many friends to things that my friends shouldn't have died from, you know? And what you realize is like most of them, when I really try and dissect why, it's because they didn't feel like they had a place to go, you know? And I think that that's an issue. The reason that people feel disconnected from everybody is because we go to work and we come home and we realize we don't have enough money to live the life we wanted to live or thought we were going to live. And we, you know, and I think if there was just a fucking place where it was just okay to just be you, because I could deal with being a fucking bartender for the rest of my life, as long as I got to say, you know what? It's like having a timeshare in Jamaica. I look like a fucking slave now and I work and I live like a fucking poor man, but I have something to look forward to all the time. And I think that's more powerful than anyone realizes. And I don't think anyone's doing it without trying to reap a profit from it.
Yeah, I think it's okay to have a profit. It's great if you can set up a nonprofit too. Like that's awesome. But like if you're doing something good, then you should be able to make money from it too. Like you just have your incentives aligned. Like you can do good and make money.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're in a position to or want to go to a nonprofit as well as like, well, I mean, most of my businesses anyways, they're like I don't really cash out, right? I just continue to grow it. Like
Yeah.
just reinvest it in the business. But
Yeah, I think, you know, I think the thing that's fascinating and like I've lived a hyper eclectic life. Like I've lived a life of like living in my car and then, you know, driving Range Rovers and driving Vets, right? Like I've gone up and down my whole life,
did
right?
you sell your vet to buy SPX?
No, dude, bro, I'll be a fucking 1,000% honest, dude. No, 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 no. And what's so funny, dude, is like I said, I haven't had the cleanest background, right? Like
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in places nobody wants to be, right? And what's funny is like I've lived, like I said, I've had the Range Rovers, I've been in nightclubs, I've popped the bottles, I've done all that. And when I really reflect on like my life, I was happiest living in my car in the Bay Area, just being a fucking free spirit. Like that's when I was really happiest, right?
Yeah.
And so like the idea of like I just know, man, at the end of the day, man, like I you know, I've never hidden it. But it's like, bro, I grew up in a super rich family. And the thing was I realized that like you know, I grew up around, you know, super upper class and I realized they're all fucking miserable. Like I realized that for the last 15 years I could go fuck off and I could go move to different cities and go date all the girls and go to the clubs and do all the drugs and at the end of the day I came right back to the city and those rich guys were doing the same things I seen them do 5 years ago. And I wouldn't ask what they've been doing over the 5 years. It's like they'd ask me what I was doing. And as eclectic as it sounded, like most of the rich people I know go, God damn, dude, like you really live life. And so I've always known there was this disconnect to like being rich and being free. I think they're two different things. And I think the lower class thinks that money equals freedom. But I also understood at a very young age that bro, I can be broke and I can live in my car anywhere. So why the fuck would I stay where I am? And so it's a yeah, it's been quite the juggle, honestly,
Yeah.
flipping back and forth between lives.
Yeah, well, a lot of wealthy people are just locked into paychecks, right? Or just they've got everything planned out. So like, there's no spontaneity in their lives, and the grass is always greener, right? Like, there's plenty of poor people that are destitute, and if one thing goes wrong, then they're screwed, like a medical emergency or something like that. So, but it's definitely like a lot of poor people think that wealth is tied to worth, and it's not at all. But money does help you buy freedom. It allows you to say, like, I don't want to be here and be like, okay, I want to go to Japan tomorrow. Or like, I don't want to be in this meeting. I'm just going to leave.
Yeah.
So,
I think you know what's so funny, man? Like looking back and like my thing was I grew up in the South, right? And I ran away from everything that it was, if that makes sense. Like if you're from America and American politics, right? Like I ran away from the South. I was like, oh my God, like this place is
yeah.
so fucking backwards, you know? And at the end of the day, I basically went from every city from Texas to fucking Seattle and then back and realized that like in my life of all the people I've met, maybe the happiest man I ever knew in my life was like somebody that most people would think was a ignorant southern redneck, right? Like my granddad fucking turned 18 years old and got wished happy birthday by getting shipped off to the Battle of the Bulge and watching half his friends die, you know, and he came back and he drove a Greyhound bus for 30 years and peeled apples on his back porch and fish. And he was about the happiest guy I ever met in my life, you know, and it was the simplicity in his life. You know, it's like people are always chasing things thinking they'll be happier once they catch that
Yeah.
apple. But the apple's in your hand. You just don't realize it.
Yeah. It's the simplicity. And also for like you, like it's so much easier to tell somebody that than it is for them to experience it. Like once you experience it and you get to that whatever level of wealth that you think that's your made it period, then you have to get there for a lot of people to realize that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what.
You can't just have some rich person tell like a poor person like, "Oh, you don't need all this stuff."
No,
Like you'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
happier
yeah,
without
yeah.
it.
You know what's so funny,
And
bro?
that's the
I told my dad tonight. I said, "Man, you are fitting in so much to the 0.01% because if you're making it, right? If you're doing good, bro, fuck all the Epstein files. Like, who gives a shit what's going on with oil prices, right? Like, you're so blind to life if you're on the pedestal, right? And it's like, and the problem I think that most of us have is when you're not on the pedestal, is you get to blame stuff. Wow, if it wasn't for them, or if it wasn't for them, or if it wasn't for them.
yeah.
But in reality, again, that's why I think SPX is a superpower. Is because we can fucking convulge. We can become a separate entity. And that's what I don't think we have the real option to do on a mass scale right now.
Mm. Yeah, SPX and currencies and that's kind of the goal of Bitcoin really is like insulating yourself from the outside world or like all these other crazy things that happen. So you're just like, oh, okay, I got Bitcoin. I know I can transact with it anywhere in the world,
Yeah.
and other people are going to value it, and it's going to be stable in its own right.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, dude. You ready for my crazy fucking Southern
Buy the
Punk
ranch.
conspiracy? You ready, Nick?
Buy the fucking ranch already. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
ready.
hey, we're gonna get it, but I want this is the craziest conspiracy I have, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. So it's like, so it's like, all right, forever we've had gold, right? Since the fucking Egyptians, there's been gold, and the gold market's been compromised and it's been manipulated. But it's also been a store of value, right? So what I like to tell like layman's is if you were to meet a gorilla and the gorilla couldn't punch you, all he could do was throw a rock at you. And you put a fucking 5 pound rock, a 5 pound rock of silver, and a 5 pound rock of gold. That fucking gorilla wouldn't care what lump he picked up and hit you in the face with, right? Like it's all been, it's all like gold's worth gold because it's been fucking speculated for thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah,
Like
the Lindy effect.
like it's literally it. It's like, and that's my biggest thing. It's like because at the end of the
The
day,
asset
like,
at the highest, Lindy.
man, it's like, bro, it's like we like silver's more valuable to like the world than gold. Like it just is. Like it's used in more manufacturing, right? A, B, and C, right? And like once you get the concept that we're just a bunch of monkeys, maybe chosen by God. I don't fucking know, right? But we're just a bunch of monkeys that decided that this rock is a prettier tent and it's worth more than this rock. You realize how fast we could really flip, and I don't even know if we can flip the stock market, because I think it can really turn into a black hole. Because if you ever snapped your fingers and the masses got it, bro, there would be no S&P 500. Like, and we're the greatest hedge bet, we're the greatest arbitrage bet against that, because all we really are relying on is one snap of the fingers. And even though it's like we fight and we do all this IRL content all, every day, blah blah blah, persist, there will be a time where we're ripping and our outreach is going to fucking 100x overnight. And once the sheep, and I don't mean to use that term, but I'll use it. Once the sheep look up and see feed on the other side of the pasture, everything collapses. That's my TED talk.
All right. Here's my minimum viable idea for like fast, like still classy, not as ghetto as like just trying to hijack a Starbucks, but it would be buying a Tesla that's got a completely remote, like what they're almost there. So you'd need like, let's just call it 30 grand across aeons, then a $2,000 wrap job where it has SPX on there. But this thing would start to produce income for itself within, as soon as you receive it. And you wouldn't have to worry about as many legal challenges either.
Hey, I love that. I want to fucking, this hits on what I did. So, okay. So I told you guys, I know you think I'm a drunk, and I'm drunk now, but I lived in Silicon Valley, right? And the first startup, fuck you. So the first startup I ever worked for was called, now I really look like an idiot. Hold up. Okay, I'm sorry. I got it. The first startup I ever worked for, they were called Aussie. Fuck you. Yeah. You gotta give me a delay, officer. Goddamn. But they were called Aussie, and what they were was and now they're called Firefly. Y'all have probably seen them, if you have, as Firefly. But what they were super backed by Turkish Airlines and Turkish donors in Silicon Valley. And what they would do is they would take every Uber driver, every Lyft driver, and they would say, "Hey, listen, man, come into our warehouse. And what we'll do is we're going to put an LED screen on your roof, right? So like probably like a maybe 2.5 foot by 4 foot LED screen. And so what would happen is they would geo screen it and they would sell advertisements to whatever said business was. And so when that Uber driver ever ripped into the geosphere of the business, it would flash up and be like, oh, this is John's law firm, or this is Nick's pizza shop, right? And so, like, exactly what you're saying, we could do with SPX is the vehicle, but sell advertising to the fucking companies that aren't in SPX and put them on the Jumbotron on top of our automated vehicle. That's an immediate business that we can make money on and be at zero if we functioned as a decentralized organization.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
And if you don't believe me, look up Firefly right now, kids. All right.
No, I believe you. It's really smart. That's really smart, like the geofencing. It's a great idea.
And the thing which you realize, it's like where I live, it's like 90% of the billboard advertising is plaintiff lawyers, right? So that's what the game is. The game is, dude, it's like most of these people aren't going to get it. But if we could have SPX vehicles that whip around the city and then advertise plaintiff fucking lawyers, for whatever square footage, those are the guys that pay for advertising. Like those guys have a fucking, 50% of their business is advertising. And that's one of the biggest markets in America. That if we had a Tesla in every fucking city, we could just go back in and do the marketing like I talked about with Nick earlier, but that could be a leg of it where we just say, hey, look, bro, this is what we have. Do you want to be a part of it? Yes or no? And if you say no, I've got fucking 500 other plaintiff lawyers that I'm going to talk to. But just so you know, my Tesla is going to circle the block of the county courthouse for the next 6 months. You want in or not?
Yeah, 100%. It's like a level on top of that. I mean, there's a clear path to profitability. I mean, the Tesla by itself, if it's automated and there's no driver and it's giving people rides, then it's already producing income. So if you want to add a topper on there,
Yeah,
you can
I think it can
make even more
do
money.
all sorts of things. I think you can take that driver home and have a lawyer pay for it on top, or have a gym pay for it, or a restaurant. Like there's so many marketing opportunities, and like in those high traffic, high volume areas, every business is game. Everything but fucking Walmart, you know. And the thing is we can get fucking Jane's, weave shop to advertise faster than we could Walmart. And we're against Walmart anyway. So fuck them. How do we figure out how to bring advertising and value to real people to other real people via small business? So hey Nick, just shoot me like 5 million of your fucking shit, dude, and I'll get this started. Thanks, bro.
Hell no. We're gonna pitch together to get the fucking ranch going. I'm not sending you anything, Unc.
God damn it, dude.
You're
You know what
scared
sucks, dude? It's almost like the cause, bro. I feel like if I were to
me on
just
my
cack
token.
over, bro,
I'm sending
like Nick, like if I were to just
sending
cack over in life right now, like, oh, the 40-year-old just passed the fuck out forever. Bro, I think that ranch would be up in 3 weeks. You know what I mean? It's like I'm about to, I'm about to Jeffrey Epstein fake my death, dude, to get this shit going.
Jesus Christ. Go to Cuba. Go to Cuba for 3 months and wait for the aliens to create a ranch.
Man, yeah, man, and then just come back, bro.
And a
Hey.
ranch just for Unc. And we named it like the Unc Ranch in honor of Unc. Have a huge
Mm-hmm.
gravestone for you and
Yeah,
shit.
bro. Hey, whatever the cost, homie. Whatever the cost. I'm a warrior, bro. Bro, we got any other talkers? Who we got? Is
Curtis
she
is
still?
back. He said he was gonna be back.
Hey, I don't know if y'all have been following the Clubhouse thing, but it's like a pretty big deal for a lot of people. Maybe it's not useful to y'all, but I think it's going to be like it's essentially your own worker.
Like a slave?
Well,
With the what thing?
well, not necessarily. You could pay, and here's the thing too: you could pay them too if you want them to own their own bank account. They could own SPX and work for it. And if you feel bad about slavery, then you could pay them.
So, like an indentured servant.
I mean, or just an employee or a business partner, or however you want to
Wait, what
call
is
it.
it again?
Wait, but how's
So
that work? Yeah. How's
you
that work?
basically you and also be careful, don't set it up right away or like look into the OPSEC aspects of it. But you get a Mac Mini and then you download OpenClaw and then you set it up and then you're like, okay, now reorganize my calendar or like create a Reddit account or like do some research on this business and make me a presentation or like create a
How can
CRM.
we? All right. Like, because this is a real use thing, right? So I told you, like, my dad is a fucking boomer and a half,
Yeah.
right? Like, fucking rich, lawyer,
Hmm.
has a whole law firm. But what he realized was he started using this AI that basically this AI is better than any person, right? And my
Yeah.
dad could charge, 5 times as much what he could because of the AI, right?
Yep.
How do we start creating AIs that Aons can pitch to business owners? Like, how do we, like, you're trying to pitch us as individuals? How can we program them to make money for businesses?
Yeah, you basically would just, I mean, you could just set that up as a business, and then basically all they have to do is talk to it in Telegram. So you're talking to your AI agent, like, hey, can you email my friend John about a meeting next week or whatever, and then and then also CC me and like tell me a log of what you did, and it'll do that.
Yeah, I think, dude,
So I
I'm
mean,
so
your dad, like
fucking bullish. Yeah.
your dad, the boomer, would just basically be like, yeah, you don't need to know anything about code. All you have to do is talk to it in this Telegram bot and like tell it what to do.
And it would basically tie into whatever program my dad had paid for.
Yeah, like you can set him up with whatever software he's already using. Like most softwares have APIs, like keys to let you in and maneuver around there. But
Yeah.
like your Google Calendar, you can set up your
Well, it's
Facebook
like
account, your Instagram, whatever.
okay, so let's take this idea and try to tie it in, right? So what about this? Like how can we make, the API go from, AI to any small business and have the monthly fee paid in SPX so that we can go pitch businesses, have a real product, and their only payment is X amount of SPX per month. Like, is
Yeah,
that not like decouple ourselves from American tech and the dollar, right? Because we have the programmers.
yeah, yeah. I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure there's, you could just do that through like PayPal or Cash App or whatever. And there's just an intermediary, and that's kind of still the issue with Bitcoin. 15 years later is like people want to pay you, but how do they do it? Like BitPay is
Yeah,
one of the best ones, or like most known
yeah,
ones, or even Cash App now. But like this is 15 years later, so like
yeah.
I mean, also you could just say like, well, we're just gonna debit your account. You can, I think you can basically give these agents now, like you could give them as much access as you want. That's why you got to be really careful when you set it up. But I think you could give them your credit cards, and they could probably buy things now.
Well, I wonder. It's like how close are we to where we have bots
This is yeah,
buying Amazon products and reflipping them because
yeah.
they have access to your, like
I think
how.
we're essentially there. Like this is the next month and a half. I don't know if you remember like 3 or 4 years ago when the GPT, everybody was like, "Oh, ChatGPT, this is like a really big moment," and it actually was. But this is kind of like a next level moment with Claude.
How can we, bro? It's like, here's the thing, right? I believe you,
Yeah,
like literally 1,000%.
yeah.
How do we make it SPX friendly before they do, quote unquote,
Who's
right?
they?
Like they's the 500.
Oh,
Like, how do we provide that
I
value
love how
before they
Uncle's
do?
so anti 500. It's so cute.
I mean, we just figure out how. What I'm gonna try and do is when I get some time off work is set one up myself. And I realize that I want to do it in a co-location, so I'll buy a Mac Mini and then have it hosted in a warehouse. And then if I can set it up myself reliably, then I'm gonna try and advertise it as I'm setting it up for other people. So
Yeah.
if we have, and then if we could train, or even like somebody wants to do it before me, obviously do it, but like train somebody else to set up. Like your first time, okay, Nick, I'm going to show you how to do it over the phone or whatever, and you set yours up. So if I coach you through that process of setting it up, and you're up and running, then you can set it up for somebody else. And then we've got like a team of people who are just, I mean, there's guys that are setting that up right now. They're doing Zoom calls with other people, setting it up for them and charging like $1,500, and it takes them like an hour apparently.
Wow. Yeah. No, I
So
like it. I want to know that. Like,
that's yeah,
I think we need to know as people. Cause like, bro, I'm a worker boy, right?
yeah,
And like the thing is, dude, is like I don't think we should pitch people on a product that may go up when the market goes up. I think we should pitch people on a product that has options for them to succeed within the product. And the market
yeah,
going up it's a plus. It's not the sell, it's the plus,
yeah.
right? Because at the end of the day, man, and it's funny. I listened to one of these. I forgot. I think it was Seb, right? Seb was talking about starting an all-female podcast, which I was like, oh, that's cute. Me too. But it was like in the most innocent way, right? But the thing is how do we set people up to want to start their own podcast about us because of the things we've built and the things that we've done that have changed their lives? That's the thing. It's hard, like, and I think we have the power because I think we have the best message. I think we have the best community. I think we have the most in-depth conversations. But it's like, it's like, if you're any kind of an app or a drug dealer, right? It's like your first hit's always free. So how do we make that hit free to make it to where people go, wow, like I started this because I was an affiliate marketer, but now I've realized like I'm in a whole community that cares about me, supports me, will help me out, right? Like how do we scale that? But the way you got to scale it, and we're in a bear market, so it's tough, but you got to scale it with tools and avenues and things you can do in the real world that make money beyond, us waiting on liquidity to pour into SPX.
My pay card.
Hey, for the record, bro, any minute my girl's gonna be like, motherfucker, where are you? And I'm gonna have to leave. But until then, I'll be here. But she does hold SPX, to be honest. So you're not allowed to,
She's cool with
bro,
it.
yeah, it'd be like, bro, you're not allowed to date me if you don't fucking hold SPX. And I'm
So
like,
that's
yeah. I'm like you know how girls always want to like renew their vows? Like I do that every fucking 2 weeks with her when we get paid. I'm like, yeah, how much SPX you buy? I've been doing that for 6. I swear to God, dude.
yeah. In the morning, I make my girlfriend like log into her account and say, "Have you got any funds in there?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "We'll put some in there and buy some."
What's so funny, bro? I'm such a cat motherfucker, dude. Like like I'm a bartender, bro. But my girl is my 23-year-old bar manager. You know what I mean?
So she tells you what to do at work, but then when
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
"Buy
yeah,
SPX."
dude, no.
Hey
Hey, but
boss,
when you
hey
get,
boss, buy
yeah,
SPX.
Bro, you make me sound like such a sick bastard, but yeah, that's exactly how it works, bro.
My manager, who's my girlfriend, who's younger than me, has to buy SPX or I'll kick her out.
hey, but I live in her house 90% of the time, dude. It's a
Man,
win-win-win, dude.
man is switched on.
I'm telling you, bro. All you gotta do is not get fat, dude, till you're 40, bro. Your
Yeah.
possibilities are endless, dude.
I should be okay. I plan on being healthy my whole life.
Oh, dude, I just fucking, you know what's funny, dude? Because I had that moment, to be honest. Like, I talked about this. Like, I'm such a, like, I'm a creature of my environment, right? So it's like if I live in Northern California, I'm more healthy, I smoke more weed, I drink less, right? Like, and as I've shifted through America, like I've realized, like I just fit in with culture. And bro, like I live in South Texas. Like South Texas is fucking 110 degrees, fucking half the year. And so when the sun goes down, you just get drunk. Like it just is what it is. It's the culture. And yeah, bro, trying to get away from it, but I've definitely learned to keep my costs cheap, dude, and fucking hang out in the South until SPX riff.
Yeah, smart. What time is it over there, Unc?
It's almost 10, bro. I just got my girl texting me.
It's
God damn
over.
it, dude. You know what I mean, bro? I'm like, God damn it, dude. Nick, where you at, bro?
He's probably falling asleep.
Bro,
Second
I
last
don't, dude.
beer,
Nick
bro.
fucking, you know what I don't get, bro? Nick tries to play this
Gotta
fucking
go to my
beer
corporate
chugging,
job
fucking.
tomorrow, bro. I've been working
Oh my
overtime since
God, bro.
8
I
months.
can't, dude. Hey, Nick, how many times have I ever fucking not done a beer chug? Because I gotta wake up in the morning, Nick.
Shut up, bro. You don't have to wake up early in the morning, though.
I mean, you don't
Your
either,
bar
bro.
doesn't
You
wake
just,
up.
you
Your
just, you
bar
just
isn't open
fucking,
early.
nah, bro.
You work
Nah,
late.
bro.
I work early.
You took the blue pill, bro. Yeah.
I didn't take no
And
blue pill,
hey,
bitch.
hey, yeah, yeah, I know
Bro,
you didn't, bro. And the damn
my
sure wasn't
strategy
it.
is to extract as much liquidity as I can from the 500 and put it into the 6900.
Oh my God, dude. You kidding this guy, dude. Hey, bro, if you need a blue pill prescription, dude, I'm
We're
gonna tell you,
extracting
it works
liquidity and
wonders,
we're
dude.
switching it up. Hey, Unc, you're 500 agent. Shut up.
Bro, let me tell you something about my 500 age.
Shut up. Go
Bro,
pour some
bro,
beer. See, that's why you're always
bro,
drinking, because you at the
this
bar so
guy,
much. You get
dude,
free
this
booze,
guy,
bro.
dude,
You're
Nick,
used to doing beer chugs because you do them with customers, bro.
Nick, you know what I love about you, bro?
What?
You like all these youngsters, bro. Like I didn't spend half my 20s pent up on a 3-day bender with a chick in a Motel 6, bro. Like you don't get it, bro. Like hey,
Hey,
just because
I
I'm
did not
old,
do
bro.
that in the Motel 6. I'm a little more classy than that. I'm not gonna be pent up on a fucking bender with a fucking treesh in Motel 6. All right.
Oh my God. Nick, hey, you know what I'll tell you,
Take
bro?
back a
Like
sexy blonde girl to my house.
hey, you know what? You can get a lot of SPX to believe you've lived a wild life, all right? But
Shit.
bro, fucking I
Yeah, it needs to
to
be
be
more
honest,
wild, bro. I'm turning it up a notch this year.
I mean, here's the thing, dude. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? Everyone thinks I'm a fucking moron. You know why this all started? Is because like I went to prison and I decided I was gonna be more like Buddhist, right? And then I got into like the power of now and like there's no moment other than now and tomorrow doesn't exist and you can't change yesterday. And what I realized is, well, then why wouldn't I just party my motherfucking ass off every goddamn day? Like, why wouldn't I? Because the blinker could get turned off tomorrow, you know?
Did someone
I
say
met a lot.
blinker? Oh shit. Trying to rip the dad bed. You said blinker.
Dude, Nick, I get the best weed, bro. You have no idea. I get the best weed, bro. You want me to send you some?
Dude, the weed in my state's definitely better.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
Delaware?
I want to bet. I'll try.
Delaware? Bro, get the fuck. You know what, bro? You're gonna call me after
No,
this. I'm
you
gonna
send
show
me some
you
of
my
that white
shit,
stuff.
bro. You fucking bunch of fucking Northerners, dude. Your kingpin, the skier, got caught, bro. I deal with the fucking real people in the South. Hey, hey, Cognisphere. All right, let me ask you a question. Who do you think is the puro or the puro? The person that lives 10 miles from the Mexican border or a guy that lives in Delaware? I'm just asking.
Obviously, your shit is fucking. They have all those drugs down there where you live. Yeah.
Don't worry, bro. I'm drug free now, bro.
They got
I
good
passed
pot
my
down there, though. Really?
bro. Nick. I'm gonna call you
You
after
said that
this,
everyone drinks down there.
bro. Have you
I
ever
bet you
seen,
in North
dude? Like,
California, where you were, the weed was better there.
bro, I could give a fucking 4-hour documentary on the weed game in fucking America, but this isn't the place.
Really?
I
Well, we'll
fucking
talk about we'll talk about that when we're staying together in South Carolina for the conference.
Hey, bro, there's a reason. If you ever look back at my videos, I've got the U.S. Postal Service tattooed on my bicep. You think it's because I work for the Postal Service?
No, it's because that's what people do, and there's moving weed around. They use the postal service to they vacuum seal that bitch and they move it around.
Nick, I'm sorry, I forgot this is between us. But Nick, I want your address. You'll get a present from old Unc.
Really?
Yeah, fuck yeah, you
It's
will,
gonna be
bro. I will
hilarious because
send
my
me.
roommate's gonna freak out. He's gonna be like, "Dude, oh my god, you got that delivered to our house."
Yeah,
Bro, your
tell him.
roommate won't even give you a pen, bro. Fuck your
Nah.
roommate.
Wait,
Hey,
do you have other shit
yeah.
though that you would like to drop a present?
Homie, let me tell you a secret about you kids. Like, and I don't, y'all 7 people on this timeline, you'll get it maybe, but no one else will. I fucking spent a year of my life as George Young, the main character of Blow's cellmate. I was a international distributor in America, and I went to federal prison for it. And I know every fucking angle in the angles. So I'm it, and we're keeping that outside the cognisphere. But I've lived the last 20 years of my life being a hustler. I don't pay taxes. That's why I fucking hate the government. That's why I fucking all this bullshit. But I've cleaned up my life now because I found the cognisphere. But
Nice.
bro, but if you
I
don't
did
think I
notice
got the
that
homies,
U.S.
dude,
Postal
come on,
Service tattoo. Yeah.
bro, come on, man. I fucking I used to grow fucking 10-pound plants in Northern California, man. That's how I made my living for the last 15 fucking years.
Damn.
But now I'm a bartender, so life's funny.
Weed and beer.
Weed and beer. But Nick, send me your fucking
So
address.
you're the cellmate with the guy from Blows or whatever you're talking.
Yeah, George Young was my cellmate. Yeah,
You were a distribute. Wait, what were you saying? Wait, you were one of the distributors?
I was importing testosterone and ephedrine from China when I was like 20.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot
Yeah,
of fucking you got involved in that. It's crazy, man.
yeah.
I thought you
So
were
then I
talking
went to
about
prison.
importing or you were distributing Blow. Yeah.
No, 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 no,
Steroids.
no, no, no.
Oh, I thought they got you in trouble because you were using the steroids. You were fucking
No,
crazy,
no, no.
man.
No, but what's funny is I used to tell
You're
myself I
getting
was going to be the George Young of steroids.
from this testosterone analogs.
I mean, yeah, to get deep in the case, you can Google. It was called Operation Raw Deal, is what I got fucked up in,
Mm.
which was the largest Schedule 3 conspiracy substance in America at the time. But yeah, when I went in there, bro, George Young ended up being my fucking bunkmate, dude. He died about, I don't know, 3, 4 years ago now. But yeah, bro, like that was my OG, dude. Was fucking George from Blow.
Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, man, you have lived a crazy life.
but hey, I gotta get out of here, bro. My fucking girl's waiting on me. She
All right.
texted me 5 minutes
You
ago,
guys
so I
got a
didn't even
present
know.
in the mail, really?
Hey, send me your address, bro. I'll show you what I got.
Dude, they're awesome.
It's gonna be a Valentine's Day card. You fucking other aeons thinking I'm up to shit. But it's gonna have a 3D heart in it,
Wow,
dude.
Operation Raw Deal. Wow, this is a real thing. I gotta read about this, dude. This is so cool.
Bro, stop it,
I'm
Nick.
going to
You know what you're
federal
gonna
prison.
realize,
Who went to
Nick.
federal? Wait, dude, I'm gonna
Nick,
send this.
I'm gonna. Hey, write this down. You ready?
Wait, it says that
You
you
got a
got.
pen? Hey, write this
Oh,
down, bro. Write this
Dude,
down.
it's you that got in
Right,
trouble.
bro.
You were
Write it down.
33?
I'm gonna give you a number, bro.
No, you weren't 33 at this time. You said you were like 20.
No, no, no. I was a youngster, bro. The guy that got caught was a New York City cop that was fucking selling to me on the dark web. Like, bro, I was in the dark web
Wait, you
before
pled
fucking
guilty.
anyone.
Wait, when law enforcement. Wait, really? One of the largest steroid seizures in history?
Yeah, bro.
No, wait, no. It was a guy was a cop that was selling to you?
He was a cop, but I didn't know that at the time, like at all. Like I was, bro. I was a college
Wait, I don't know if
athlete, and
this
I
is the
was
right
just,
thing I'm reading right here.
oh, it is Operation Raw Deal.
Operator of clandestine lab. No, wait.
No, but the thing is, bro, there was like 150 people in the conspiracy.
Yeah, like Operation Raw Deal. Steroids. It's crazy, dude. Oh, yeah. Well, well, I'll see you, bro. Oh, he's gone. Alright, Aeons. This is fun. I'm tired as fuck. Your boy has to work tomorrow and be a corporate slave so we can buy more teeny coins. Expect fun show videos this weekend. I'm going to be really, really, really having a good time. Keep onboarding, keep DCAing, keep chilling, keep persisting. I love you all. Good night, guys. GN Aeons.